The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 48 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. A give up the gut to Hill. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Hill will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. From the shotgun, Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Lawrence will throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the handoff, Edwards, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, my goodness! They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Now second down and a few inches. Here's Lawrence. Into the hands of Ingram. Into space at the 45. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Lawrence. They'll roll him out right.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from long, very long range. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final